Guys, does this look infected? Because I think I need a band-aid.
You ever have that dream where you're walking in a forest and there are birds and flowers and a whale who flies you away to a strange land of candy and cookie people who want to make you their queen, but then you eat them all in a gruesome gingerbread genocide, and then you're attacked by squid men with pointy sticks who listen to smooth jazz, but it's okay because you have robot hands and laser eyes and an insatiable lust for calamari and a penis. Just me? Anyway. The Walking Dead is a television series based off a comic book series and developed by Frank Darabont. The main plot is pretty simple. Humans are tasty and zombies want to eat them. But you want more than that, don't you? Fine. Our main protagonist is Rick Grimes, a do-gooder sheriff's deputy who gets shot, goes into a coma, wakes up from the coma into an undead nightmare, and goes off to find his family, making one bad decision after another. Hey, wait a minute. Waking up in a hospital to a worldwide catastrophe? Why, that sounds just like 28 Days Later, you say. And yes, it does. And if we want to be jerks about it, then the same thing happens in the Day of the Triffids back in 1951, only it's giant plants that spit poison instead of brain-eating zombies. So how's that for trivia? Once our hero meets up with other survivors, the rest of the series becomes a pretty decent video game, with missions such as rescue survivors, find weapons, and defend home base. Aw, you failed that one though, didn't you? Now everyone knows zombie canon, but The Walking Dead has some interesting rules to follow. Zombies focus on smell, so if you smell bad enough, you can walk among them. And they're attracted to noises, so guns are a bad idea, but crossbows aren't. And if it were me, I'd just bid them how do you do with an axe to the forehead. Can't bite me now, can you, Keith Richards? Being a post-apocalyptic drama, The Walking Dead goes beyond zombies to show what happens when society breaks down and how people interact when there are no rules or expectations to govern their actions. And when you strip civilization away, most of us are bastards. It's not a perfect show, though. For one thing, the zombies look like hipsters that fell in the mud on their way to Starbucks. Alright, she was disturbing, but I was really only worried about my carpets. Also, the backstory is a little lacking so far, and I can't even remember some of their names, so I just called them things like Lady with Bad Haircut and Guy with Poor Coping Skills. But at the end of the day, The Walking Dead is applaudable for voyaging to the brave new world of weekly zombie horror, and all the soap opera style drama that ensues during their long quest for safety. You find yourself drawn into the lives of these people, and it leaves you wondering, what would you do?
Okay, so I got infected. But look, if you promise not to tell anyone, then I promise not to bite anyone. Deal? Okay, well, maybe one.